Welcome to Module 4 of the Inclusion of Special Populations Regulation Training 703 KAR 5-7070. Module 4 will focus on the recent transition from paper pencil to online assessments. This module will point out that there are no significant changes to the type of accommodations, primarily just a change in the format of the test. We will also note that paper pencil assessments will still be available for students who require Braille or large print assessments. Note, the page number on the following slides represents the location the information is found in the regulation document itself. On the screen, you will notice a very basic example of how a testing environment can impact the way an accommodation is provided. However, it does not impact the regulations that govern the limits of an accommodation. Let's say we have two tests. Test A is given completely online. There is no paper and pencil option. Test B is given completely paper and pencil. There is no online option. In these strict environments, it would require accommodations to look a little different. If one medium is paper and pencil and the other is online, but accommodations are still required, they will necessarily look a little different in how they are provided. For instance, on Test A, the online-only test, a scribe may become a typist. But on Test B, the paper and pencil, all responses will be handwritten by the scribe. What the scribe can do does not change. The scribe still may only record word for word what the student says. Human readers on the online-only test, without a paper pencil option, the reader would simply read the computer screen. On the paper and pencil test, they would read the paper test booklet. The other roles of the human reader stay the exact same. Stop the clock on an online test is likely controlled within the testing platform, whereas on a paper and pencil test, it would have to be manually logged. Calculators on an online-only test are likely provided within the testing platform, but on a paper pencil test, a handheld would have to be provided. Once again, the accommodations themselves are the exact same. This is also an extreme example of a test only given in one medium or another. Often, tests much like the state K-Prep test are provided in multiple formats that include both online and paper and pencil versions. That is why it is imperative that you read the literature regarding how to provide accommodations for each and every test you provide accommodations for. So to recap, the impact the testing environment has on the accommodations. First, all rules within the training and the regulation regarding accommodations still apply to any accommodations provided regardless of the testing environment. A scribe, whether typing or writing, can still only record information as provided by the student. A reader, whether reading from a computer screen or a paper booklet, may still only read what is written within the test. 2, because online and paper and pencil tests are interacted with differently, one you manually bubble in items with a pencil and the other you point and click with a mouse, for instance, how accommodations are provided can vary from test to test. While what an accommodation can provide does not change, how it is provided can change. 3, if you are providing accommodations, it is imperative that you review all testing literature for the test being given and understand how accommodations are to be provided for that specific exam. This can differ widely from test to test. An example of this, the ACT allows triple time. The K-Prep only allows double time. It is never a good idea to assume because you have provided accommodations on one online test that things will be the exact same on another online test. Always read the testing literature prior to test administration. 4, if you need further assistance before improperly providing accommodations, please contact us at DACinfo, that's DACINFO at education.ky.gov. This concludes Module 4, Accommodations Environment of the Inclusion of Special Populations Regulation 703 KAR 5:070. If you have specific questions about the Inclusion of Special Populations Training, Module 4, or any module related to this training, please feel free to contact KDE DAC Information at dacinfo@education.ky.gov or call 502-564-4394. Thank you for your time and participation.